Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a highly requested video. I think because I've been doing so many canerow or cornrow, if you're from the US, hairstyles. I've been getting a lot of questions and comments about people who actually can't canerow their own hair. So I thought it was time to do a tutorial. Canerow tutorials are not the easiest thing to film and not the easiest thing to explain. So I do hope that the visuals and the voiceover is helpful. But yeah, I just thought it was time. So I've showed you how I do like a skinny canerow, and then I've also showed you how to do like a more of a chunky, like 2 canerow hairstyle braid. So I've put both in. I hope you find this helpful. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to get straight into it. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you do find this helpful. Show your friends that can't braid, make sure you show them. But yeah, let me know if you find this helpful. And as usual, thank you for watching my videos and coming back and showing love. So yeah, hope you find this helpful. Okay, so I've parted off a section for the skinny braid, as you can see here. To start, I like to take a really small bit at the start, and I like to pick up very tiny sections. You can pick up bigger sections if you wish to make it easier first off, but I think it looks better when you have tiny sections. So small section at the front and then split that into 3. I'm then going to braid backwards normally for a few passes. So taking the outside section, crossing it over into the middle. And I do that about 3 times. I'm going to do it one more time here. Then, as you can see, I've got a piece of hair pinched between my finger and thumb, and I'm going to scoop some hair and add it into that section of hair that's pinched between my finger and thumb. Then I continue to braid it as normal. Then the next section that gets pinched between my finger and thumb, I'm going to add even more hair into that from the other side. Then this section here, I'm going to continue braiding with that. Pinch the next section between my finger and thumb and pick up some more hair from the other side. I use my nail to kind of scoop the hair up and put it into the section. So essentially, as you're braiding back and you're pinching that one piece between your finger and thumb, you're scooping up hair on both sides of the braid into the middle section that you have pinched between your finger and thumb. I find that that's the easiest way for me to think of it in my mind whilst I'm doing it, and the easiest way to explain it. I hope that makes sense, because it's quite difficult to explain how to do it when you're not actually there. I find as I get further back in the braid and there's more hair to grab, it is easier. The front section can be quite tricky because it's a small amount of hair that you're trying to pinch between your fingers. But as you can see, I'm doing the same thing, pinching the hair between my finger and thumb, scooping hair up into the middle, and then continuing to braid. And I do that on both sides. I add a hair in from both sides of the braid. So just in case you didn't get it the first time, I'm going to repeat it again. So this is me actually doing it for a second time. I didn't just repeat the footage. So take a small section at the front, split that into 3, braid, scoop up a small section and pinch it between your finger and thumb. Continue to braid. Scoop up hair from the other side, pinch it between your finger and thumb. Continue to braid. Continue to braid, pinch between the finger and thumb, scoop more hair into that section that's pinched between the finger and thumb, braid, pinch between your finger and thumb, scoop more hair into that section that's pinched between your finger and thumb, and continue doing that all the way to the back. When you are doing this, try to grip your hair as close to the roots as possible, because you get more control that way. If you're holding your hair halfway up the hair, the braid is going to be loose. You're going to not have as much control as to where the hair is going. So as you can see, my fingers are very close to my head and I'm pinching really close to the root of my hair. This just means that it's more tidy, tighter, and you have more control as to where the hair is actually going. So that is how I do a skinny braid. I would recommend practicing at first on a skinny braid like this rather than a big cane row, just because it's less hair to deal with, so it's less fiddly. But if you did want to go on to like the 2 big cane row styles, then continue watching as I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So here I'm going to braid the whole 1/2 of my hair. So again, starting off with a small section at the front, I braid a few times before picking up any hair. The difference between a big braid and a small braid is that you have to scoop more hair into the section that's pinched between your finger and thumb. Continue to braid, pinch between your finger and thumb, and as you can see, there's more space that I have to scoop. So I just use my nail to create a little parting and scoop it in between my finger and thumb. Continue to braid, pinch between my finger and thumb, scoop hair up into it. And when I'm grabbing this section of hair, I'm just making sure that it's all detangled. There's no hair looped between different sections. Scoop hair, continue to braid, pinch between finger and thumb, scoop hair, pinch between finger and thumb, continue to braid, pinch between finger and thumb. And I just do that all the way to the end. If you need to brush your hair halfway through, do so, because it will make it easier as there won't be any tangles. But yeah, just continue this all the way to the back. Even though you can't see the back of your hair when you're doing it, I find the back of my hair easier to do than the front. Again, probably because it's more hair, so it's easier to grip. And I just find the position of my hands when it's lower down on the back of my head easier and less painful and achy. But continue to just scoop the hair from the parting all the way into the middle where the braid is. Continue to braid, pinch between your finger and thumb, scoop hair up on that side. Continue to braid, scoop hair, and continue to braid. I hope I explained this well enough. If the voiceover isn't explaining it clearly enough for you, then I hope what you can see me doing makes it easier. Please do let me know if you found this helpful and if it actually helped out. If not, I will try and redo it in a way that you find more helpful. So if there is a way that you think you'll find more helpful, then definitely let me know. Also, let me know if you'd like a flat twist tutorial, because I know some people do struggle with flat twists as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you find this helpful. Tag me in any pictures if you do a cane row style after watching this video, and I will definitely be reposting all of those. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you.